I'm excited about the opportunity to become a council member, and I would like to carry on our long tradition of strong leaders, and I look forward to serving our fellow residents. As would be expected of any growing city in California, we certainly have difficult decisions to make. But I will have thoughtful considerations for the projects that will come before us and the impacts they will have on our entire city. I am grateful as being the only candidate to have strong leader endorsements, such as our Alameda County Sheriff, Greg Amer, our County Supervisor, Scott Haggerty, as well as Nate Miley, our Dublin Council members, the school board members as well, and many other community leaders. This in itself shows their confidence in me being the next council member. But I have some priorities. Some of my priorities are to keep our neighborhoods safe with fast response times from our police and fire departments, adopt policies that would help recruit new companies with good paying jobs, expanding our quality of retail and our options in improving government efficiency. Create a strong leadership partnership between our Dublin City government and our school district. Ensure fiscal responsibility with a balanced budget that uses their tax dollars wisely, and preserve our open space. We want to expand and maintain our great parks and recreations. And am I worried about the traffic? Of course I am. So this brings back to the issue of IKEA. I know that nobody wants the yellow and blue box, but I will answer the question briefly a little bit. We must consider all of our traffic views, our constructions, and we have to be able to evaluate through and thoroughly an EIR process that will yield the data necessary for our council to make a diligent decision. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Doreen?
I've lived in Dublin for the past 26 years. My children went to Dublin Public Schools, and I've been a part of this community participating in PTA, soccer coach, Boy Scouts, swimming, and now 8 years on the Planning Commission and now on the City Council. I'm running for City Council because I love serving my community and want to be part of the work that is in front of us. As council member, I will uphold a high level of public safety, maintain and enhance Dublin's business-friendly environment to encourage economic development, and continue to provide a high quality of life for residents of all ages, putting families first. I bring commitment. 37 years, it'll be 37 years on Thursday, being married, lived here in Dublin 26 years, also worked for the same company for 26 years. That's commitment. I'm not considering a career in politics, but to stay involved with planning our community. The experience and knowledge I gained while being on the City Council over the past 2 years has been incredible. You think you know a lot, but once you're sitting in the seat, you find there's so many things that you don't know. And I've had the opportunity of working with staff and working through the issues, talking to the public, and getting to understand everyone's viewpoint. I don't make decisions based off of how I mean, just on how I feel, but I look at everyone's viewpoint and in its entirety. I have an interest to encourage innovation and continue with the smart planning put in place by our previous leaders. We have a vision here to complete the development based off of the Eastern Dublin specific plan that was put in place. There are many opportunities to maintain and enhance tax revenues and continue to make sound decisions toward responsible fiscal decisions. The definition of smart planning also includes collaborating and maintaining a good working relationship with our Dublin Unified Schools. I also want to continue working with our Tri-Valley neighboring cities to reduce our traffic, work on transportation issues, continue to build our connectivity to trails and bike paths, and I'm also an advocate for sustainable building practices and to conserve our water and open space. Dublin is a great and well-respected city where I intend to continue to live for many years. I want to continue to support a high quality of life for Dublin citizens. We need to plan for expanding our public safety, and I'll strive to maintain and improve our essential services to preserve the safety and security of our residents. All the decisions I make will be with the very best interest of our community. I want to remain with the council and continue with making fiscally responsible budget decisions for Dublin. My objectives are to ensure Dublin's long-term sustainability while protecting our unique neighborhoods and the excellent quality of life that our residents enjoy. To achieve this, I will leverage nearly 30 years of professional experience dealing with multi-million-dollar projects, making tough decisions, and completing projects under budget and on time. Responsible decisions that move Dublin forward. These traits, as well as multitasking, ingenuity, are skills that council members need to have. I also have the commitment to serve the community and give as much time as necessary to get the job done. Now, in response to the IKEA, this is being studied at this point, and we do not have all the information in front of us to make an exact decision. But I attended the 2 charrettes that IKEA had, as well as the city meeting with the planner and architect to advise the citizens of what the project was about. That was an opportune time to talk to folks and get their understanding. I understand there's 2,000 signatures to oppose it, but I also know that a few of my employees have signed that don't live in Dublin. Those came from San Ramon, Pleasanton, and other areas, so I would question the 2,000 signatures. But I also look at what is best for Dublin, and I'm not saying this is a project I would approve or disapprove at this point, but from what I understand, there's support for this project as well as a lot of issues to address, and we would have to look at the project in its entirety before giving a final response. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your insight in the IKEA issue. Well, that concludes our program tonight, and thank you each and every one of you for spending the time and coming over here. Now, I hope that this is informative and I hope this is informative and helpful in your decision come November. Now, you're more than welcome to stay for the meet and greet that will be taking place outside of the chamber after this, and where you can continue to explore the issue about IKEA or any other issues that you may have in mind. Otherwise, good night and goodbye.